Hey guys, Johnny here with Rock and Pop Finals, episode 53. I'm glad you all tuned in and are checking this channel out. And yeah, I'm glad to be back. I was able to do my first episode in just under 2 months last week, episode 52. So you haven't had a chance to check that out, check it out. But I am back, and yeah, I got a lot to share with you guys. Mainly this is going to be my shopping episode. I did a lot of shopping over the last 2 months, and it was very sporadic. Like, nothing was planned. I didn't film anything for my Johnny on the Pop channel. Check that out if you ever get a chance. That's my channel where I do all my out in the wild hunting, nothing in studio. And then, of course, right here at Rock and Pop Vinyls, I do all my mail calls, I do my vinyl listening, and things like that that I share with you. But I'm really glad to be back. This has been a crazy time. Times have just got crazier, and I don't even want to get into that with this episode. This is my escape, and that's what I'm here to do. And I'm sure all you out there, same thing, would like an escape, just something not to think about what's going on in the world. And that's what I want to do. I want to be able to share with you my love for everything Funko Pop related, everything vinyl record related, and everything just in the world of pop culture itself. But like I said, this episode is my shopping episode, and without me doing any type of out in the wild filming, I still being a collector that I am, and I'm a collector. I collect for myself. I'm not a flipper. I hardly ever sell. Once in a while I'll offer something if it's either damaged or if I have doubles, something like that. I'll either PPG price, pop price guide, of course. Or even last week I offered a Catwoman for shipping only, and I ended up actually moving that through the Rock and Pop Finals Instagram. So there you have it. That's the type of collector I am. It's an addiction. It's a bona fide addiction. It's a good addiction. It's an expensive addiction, but it's a good addiction. It could be much worse. And you can't take the collector out of the collector, and therefore I was able to go out and shop here and there sporadically, of course. Social distancing and everything else in place, wearing my mask. It actually became kind of a game for me, how could I get in, how long did I want to wait, how many people could be in the store. I also noticed that in a lot of respects it played to the collector's advantage. Ended up getting a lot of exclusives that I was able to just go out and find out in the wild. And of course, every time I found something really cool, I kind of kicked myself in the butt going, man, I wish I was filming that. But it is what it is. And with that said, though, like I said, I did a lot of collecting. I have a slew of items here I want to show to you from my shopping adventures. But before we get into that, I do have a little bit of a mail call. Just 4 items that I want to share, and they all came in within like 48 hours of each other, so I was chomping at the bit to do that. So let's go ahead, and we're going to start off with Amazon, and hope and pray everything's good, because it's in a bag here. But it does feel, I feel bubble wrap. There's bubble wrap. It feels like it could be in a protector or a sorter. So we'll see. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. These bags kind of drive me nuts. Hot Topic's been doing it a lot. I expect it from Amazon a lot. I'm kind of dreading my next shipment from Amazon because I'm getting the Amazon exclusive, The Mandalorian. A lot of people have already received it. Mine actually is slated to arrive on Tuesday, but from a lot of pictures online, I've seen people have been receiving it in a bag like such, and it's just been kicked in and damaged, and I'm really worried about mine. I'm hoping when I get it on Tuesday, I may do an impromptu. I may do another video just based on that. We'll see. I'm hoping and praying he'll come in like this. Look, this looks pretty good actually. But of course, we'll find out. But it is in bubble wrap. So what we got here. It's definitely in a sorter, so that's good. So I'm hoping my Mandalorian will come in like that. Actually, this is packed real. Wow, they taped the heck out of this. Okay, let's see what we got here real quick. Gotta be careful. I don't want to cut myself on an episode. That would suck. But okay, so really well packed, man. kudos to Amazon. This is very rare for them. I'm really hoping my Mandalorian comes in that way. What is this? It says Sphinx. See that? Sphinx. Oh, okay, yeah. Awesome. Awesome. All right, cool. So this is the Amazon exclusive Golden Armor Wonder Woman from the new movie Wonder Woman 84. That's going to come out. Hopefully it will make it to theaters. I know it's been pushed back, but the pop line's actually pretty decent. I was actually against this pop line at first, and I'll tell you why in this a little later in this episode. I'll tell you why, because it's part of the whole shopping part that I'm going to do on here. But we're on the mail call right now. But anyway, this is a really cool, it's in great shape. It was packed extremely well. It's a really cool looking pop. It's pretty detailed. I like the golden armor, and yeah, this is a cool pop. So hey, this is an Amazon exclusive. If they pack my Mandalorian like this, that's supposed to come in on Tuesday, I might be in good luck. So all right, so there's that. Not bad at all. Cool looking pop, cool looking exclusive. Let's see what we have next. We have another Amazon package. Now, mind you, this packaging assortment, this could be completely, it's going to be not diverse. I'm a toy collector. But it's going to range from pops to action figures. And I think I know what this one is. This is from Amazon as well. Just by the size, I can tell what this is. Actually, I'm really excited about this one. I was kind of, not chomping at the bit, but it's definitely a fun one. But the packaging's taped on here. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh. It wasn't a bad look. This thing is tiny. I mean, I was expecting it to be small, but I mean, it is tiny. This box is huge for this item, by the way, and it's not a very big box. But what we have here is, in that theme with the Mandalorian, this is the Hasbro Black Series, the Child. So, our Child, Baby Yoda. Show called him Child. We all call him Baby Yoda. But that is pretty cool. But he is super tiny. He's got the one-eyed frog. He's got his bowl he was drinking out. It looks like a sphere. Maybe like the little floating sphere from... it's really, really cool. It's just super tiny. Check that out. That is awesome. Love it. But yeah, that is cool. I found this on Amazon. I don't know if it was an Amazon exclusive, but it was $9.99. Now, in retrospect, you know, that's a little expensive for something this tiny, but your average Black Series character is $20. So that's fun. That's a really fun collectible right there. Love it. All right, let's see what we have here. This is from Amazon. Oh, I won't even have to cut this. It's one of those perforated packages. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it facing me because I forgot to cross out my address. And yeah, don't want people... I'm just joking. A lot of things going on out there. So, all right, so it's perforated, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what we have here. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so this is a Marvel Legends. That is really cool looking. I saw this, you know, all the pictures when you went to order it, but this is really cool. Here we go, Venom. I'm actually smiling a lot because I'm really, it came from Amazon, and it is in flawless shape. I'm a total inbox collector, as I've covered a million times on this, but this Venom is fantastic. I missed out on the Red Hulk. I still want to try to get him, but everyone's price gouging for him. Even on Amazon, people are asking like $60, and I'm just not going to do it. I mean, I don't play that game. I'll play the long game, and hopefully someone will give me a decent deal down the road, either actual retail plus shipping. That's the only game I'm going to play on that. There's a lot of people out there that went and bought like 3 or 4 of these things, and I get it. It's a business, but I don't play that business because I myself am not out there to make any money off my collection. I just love collecting toys. But this is actually really, really cool. And actually, when I picked this up on Amazon, they didn't price gouge at all on it. It was actually retail. It was $29.99, as it was on the Hasbro Impulse site and everything like that. And I have Prime, so I didn't pay for shipping. I just paid the tax. So that is really cool. That is such an awesome looking figure. I spent more time with a figure. I haven't had a really cool looking figure like that in a long time. All right, so our last one, we have Target. I did remember to X out my address there, so good. And this one is I know what this one is. I'm just really excited to open it. So let's see. All right, what we got? Packing slip. We got bubble wrap. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. Okay, so this is another Marvel. Whoops, sorry there, Mr. Venom. But we have another Marvel Legends series. This one I had to have. I've been looking at this since January, since I saw it was advertised for pre-order. But we have the Stan Lee. This came in fantastic shape. I love Target. Target, I mean, they rarely pack these things wrong, or they rarely come in damaged. And even when they do, their customer service is pretty outstanding, and you know, making things right for the consumer. This is really cool. So I'll show that one more time. There we are, Stan Lee. So awesome. It says Excelsior on the side there. And yeah, I'm really happy about these. This is freaking awesome. Okay, so we're done with that part of it. We're going to go ahead and go right into my shopping. Like I said, I did a lot of sporadic shopping. I picked up a lot of Funko Pops in a very, what to me it felt like forever, because being a YouTube content creator, I like to record as much as possible and share things as I go. That's why I created the Johnny on the Pop channel, to break up the time spent in studio between, you know, out in the wild items and in mail purchases and things like that. So I usually film on those pretty much, you know, right when I'm doing it, and I haven't been able to do that. So I did a lot of shopping, and it was building up. I haven't recorded any of it. I haven't shared with you, and I'm going to share that with you now. But we're also at that point in the video where I have to flip my record over, because I don't like never not hearing good music in the background. So give me a second here. We're going to flip that. We're going to drop that beautiful needle. Actually, give me a second. Any of you out there who are into your vinyls, you always want to give yourself a little clean before you spin it. I'm going to go ahead and get some of that dust off there. All right, looks good. And we're going to go ahead and start this. Okay, so back to business at hand. So like I said, I've done a lot of shopping. I didn't film any of it at all. I usually reserve that for Johnny on the Pop. But you're going to see all that today, and we're going to start right out with a trip to Target that I made about a month ago. I walked in just, doing my whole COVID thing, mask on, social distancing. Walked up, and they had a lot of pops. It was also proving to me about the collector's market that, not a lot of the collectors weren't out in force purchasing. So there you go. So this set I found right off the bat. We got SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. Movie's not out yet. I think it's going to end up going to pay-per-view or VOD. But these are really cool. I'm not a big collector of animation pops, but I really thought these were cool. I love the fact that it's SpongeBob with Gary. You see Gary right on his head right there. It's just a really cool pop, and it's right in my wheelhouse of small pop collections. This is only a 3 pop collection series. You got SpongeBob with Gary, Patrick Star, and we got Squidward, and it was a really cool set. I had to have it. Thought SpongeBob looked awesome. But with that said, like I said, the collectors really aren't out in force right now, and I'm able to pick up entire sets right away. So we got Patrick Star. He's really cool. Look at that net. I mean, he is just super fun. I'm really excited about this set, and they're in fantastic shape, by the way. I mean, these were not damaged at all. They were just, I don't know if they put them out on the shelves right away, but they had to be out that morning. I go to that Target quite often because it's right across the street from my work, and they weren't there the day prior to me purchasing these. And there's your Squidward. He's awesome. He's got his clarinet and his glasses. I actually don't know anything about this movie. Like I said, it's going to go to streaming here, pay-per-view, VOD, what have you. I think it'd be a cool show to watch with my daughter. She'd probably like it a whole bunch. But it is a cool set. And like I said, it's in that small collection wheelhouse of three to four that I like to do. So with that said, that same exact week, I think it was the same day. It was a busy day. I went to Walmart. And I was able to pick up 3 exclusives, which of course I love in any collector of Funko Pops. Exclusives are where it's at, if you can get them. Of course, exclusives and chases, but exclusives are where it's at. I went to Walmart and I picked up 3 exclusives. We have this Venomized Spider-Man. This is a Walmart exclusive. Really, really cool pop. I love the way he looks. This was another kind of small series. They have 2 series of Venomized Pops out right now. They have a Venomized line, and this one is called Spider-Man Maximum Venom, and it was a set of 4 that entailed a Groot, Doctor Strange, Miles Morales, and Captain Marvel. It's a really cool set, and this would make the 5th in that set, which is a Walmart exclusive. It's actually in great shape, especially for Walmart. As you all know, Walmart can get a little gnarly with their pops at times. We have another Walmart exclusive. This is for the new Black Widow movie. Has not come out yet. It has been pushed back due to the situations with the movie theaters being closed and, of course, everything going on with COVID. It's a pretty cool pop. It doesn't really jump out at me, though it does have a lot of detail. It has her all her earrings on her ear. I bought it, of course, for pretty much collecting reasons. It's a exclusive. It's a cool looking pop. I don't really, at this point, I'm not really invested into seeing this film, even though I'm a big MCU, big Marvel Cinematic Universe fan. I just think it's been such a long time. There's a huge gap between the last film and what they're getting ready to do, the next wave or phase as they call it. I'm sure it's going to be a really good film. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it, but I'm not chomping at the bit to see it. There's other films that I want to see in theater, hoping theaters open soon, and they can get that all figured out. But nonetheless, it is an exclusive. It's a pretty cool pop. I really dig it. And yeah, I mean, this is one of those series where it's a series of 6. I'm not vested at all in it. I thought this one was cool. The only one I really wanted was this Red Guardian, which I did pick up, and I showed that and shared that with you a few episodes before I went on that little 2-month hiatus. I did get the Red Guardian. The rest I can pretty much do without, and I'm probably going to keep it to just the Red Guardian and this Black Widow exclusive. Alright, so my last one here is another Walmart exclusive. This one I had to have. I'm not an overwhelming fan of this series, even though I did buy a couple from it, but this is the Avengers, based on the video game, the Gamerverse Marvel, but this is a Walmart exclusive Hulk, and he is phenomenal. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of this entire line at all. I did pick up the regular Iron Man, I did pick up the Captain America, and I did pick up the Thor. They have 4 more in that series. They have a regular Hulk here, they have a Black Widow, they also have Kamala Khan and Taskmaster. I've seen all these out in the wild, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big fan of this line. I can do without the Hulk, I can do without the Black Widow, even though there is a chase glow in the dark Black Widow. If I was to find that, I would probably pick that up. But I will admit, this one in particular is the most impressive of the entire set, as far as I'm concerned. It is a Walmart exclusive. There is one more that's pretty impressive, and we'll cover that in a few minutes from this set that I had to have. But like I said, there's your Walmart exclusives. All 3 of those are Walmart exclusives. And yeah. So, of course, I kept on buying. I didn't film any of it. This all stacked up really, really quick on me. And I ended up getting more exclusives from Walmart. This was a few weeks later post these. But the Scoob movie, of course, which is not going to see theaters either. That's going to pay-per-view or MOV. VOD, I'm sorry. And but they did come out with an exclusive line, only a set of 2 for Walmart. And we have Shaggy. These are really cool. Again, fantastic shape for Walmart. Not a ding on these. These are minty fresh. But we have Scoob. And of course, we have Scoob himself, Scooby-Doo. Fantastic shape. This is another one I'd like to watch with my daughter. I think she'd really like. It's, I believe this is already out on VOD. I believe it's through Amazon. but they're cool pops nonetheless. They are exclusive, and I had to pick those up. Okay, so last episode I also showed you that I picked up 2 for the Archie comics, and I picked up Archie Andrews and Jughead Jones. Well, they had it was a 4-piece series to finish it off, and we have Veronica Lodge right here. This is a really cool series. I'm really surprised it took this long for this series to come out. Archie's pretty popular still. Of course, he's had a resurgence with the popularity of the WB show Riverdale, and of course they have Riverdale pops as well, and those pops are phenomenal. I didn't buy all those, but I do have all the exclusives from Hot Topic. It's a really cool set. And of course we have Betty Cooper to finish off this set of 4, and these are also in fantastic shape. I lucked out a lot at Walmart, and I'm probably going to attribute a lot of that being the fact that, you know, we're not able to shop like normal. There's not as many people in the stores, so we don't have all the younger kids thumbing through these and throwing them around and getting damaged. And I've seen that a million times in the store. It's just not as prominent now with the restrictions with COVID. So, like I said, it does play into the favor of the collector right now. Alright, so my next one here is Target again. This is another Target exclusive. This is a Star Wars exclusive. Really cool. This is the graffiti art series that's come out recently. You've got C3PO here. These are actually really, really popular, and they're going up in value. They're up and down, but they're holding a good value. This is actually the only one I have in this series. I know there's a Boba Fett, there's a Jawa, there's an R2-D2, and this is the only one I have currently. The cool thing about this set is these do come in a Funko Pop stack, just like they did with the Boba Fett that came out during the summer exclusive series. But it's really cool. I walked in and they were actually pulling this out of the box right off the 6-wheeler, and they put it right on the shelf right in front of me, and had to have it. It's a really, really cool looking pop. I love the hard stack. Not sure if he needs to be in a hard stack. We'll see about that down the road here with his value. But like I said, there he is, C3PO. Really fun one. Had to have it. Okay, let's see what we have next. We have... okay, so what I was talking about earlier about the Marvel Gamerverse pops that's going on with the Avengers game. And I love the Hulk, which is a Walmart exclusive. Target themselves got an exclusive from that series, and it's a exclusive Iron Man. Freaking awesome. This is probably one of the best looking Iron Man pops I've ever seen. I love the detailing on it. I love his pose, his stance, and I didn't even realize this one was actually coming out. Literally, I was just walking through the store, and he was sitting on an end cap, and he was in great shape, and I was like, that is a phenomenal looking pop. Have to have it. I love all my Iron Man pops. I try to buy every one that comes out, but this is, yeah, so that's a really, really cool one. Okay, so we have another solo one here. I'm going to hold off on that 1 second, because I got a little, not a total rant about it, but just, it was a mindset. This pop in this bag here kind of set me up to, yeah. Anyway, I'll explain that in a second. So let's go ahead and finish this next round. This is a Walmart exclusive as well. Had to have it. I was glad to find him. We got the Walmart Hulk Hogan. This is a really cool pop. I love actually a lot of I have a lot of WWE pops, but I'm kind of more of an old school guy. Hulk Hogan, you know, Roddy Piper, Ric Flair, Ultimate Warrior, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm not really into the whole new wrestling thing. Matter of fact, I think the newest wrestler I have in my collection is one of the John Cena's. I can't even tell you which one I have. But I thought this one was cool. It's classic Hulk Hogan, ripping off his shirt. It is a Walmart exclusive. Love it. With that said, the Walmart had another one. Now this one's cool. This is a 6-inch pop, and this is Andre the Giant, Walmart exclusive. Love it. I have the original Andre the Giant that came out a few years back, and had to have this one as well. You know, kind of funny because they have a regular 4-inch Andre, and then they have this one. I think they should have went this route from the get-go, and that's probably something that they thought about as well. They probably thought, man, we gotta make a 6-inch Andre, and they weren't wrong. He is fun. He is awesome, especially if you love your WWF pops. Yeah, so let's go ahead, and I'm gonna go ahead and flip that record one more time, just because we're staying on that one because I'm in the mood to hear it. All right, so there you have it, the WWF, or WWE, I should say, to be correct. But yeah, so that was a cool pickup there. All right, what I was saying earlier, I bought this pop about, I'm going to say about a month ago. I went to Target. It is a Target exclusive, of course, staying on the exclusive train here. But it's the first pop that I bought for the new Wonder Woman 84 series. And this is where I'm going at with this. This is a Target exclusive, but it's got to be one of the lamest excuses for an exclusive I've seen in a long time. Mainly because a lot of us Funko Pop collectors were really sick and tired of the Chrome Pops. I mean, I'm done with them. I could never see another Chrome Pop again. I'd be happy. But they did decide with the Target exclusive to go the Chrome route with Wonder Woman. Now, like I said, this is the first one I purchased in this set. And this is an 8-piece set minus exclusives. So you were talking this could be up to 10 to 11 pops, you know, exclusive-wise. Even 11 at that. But this is the first one I purchased. This is the first one out the gate that I was able to get my hands on. And I bought it to buy it because it's an exclusive. But the more I looked at it, the more I was just kind of perturbed. I'm like, you know what? I was even at a point where I didn't even want any more pops from this entire series. It was such a turn-off for me. I was like, no, I don't want it. I don't want Chromes. But I kind of simmered down, and it's a cool looking pop, but I'm chromed out. I'm just severely chromed out. Funko oversaturated the market with pointless pops. There's nothing artsy about them. They're lazy. They can get away with not having to do any detail painting or anything like that by just doing this, and they can just saturate the market. I told you I was going to go on a rant, but I'm chromed out. But with that, I'm not going to go ahead and be mean to this pop. I'm going to go ahead and keep it in my collection because the rest of the series kind of made up for itself. Because I did pick up a lot of ones here and there, and Walmart has actually been the biggest one I've been able to find all these pops for. So we have Walmart, and plus you saw my Amazon one that I just picked up right at the top of the episode. That was really cool pop, real cool exclusive. But here we are. You have the Golden Armor Flying Wonder Woman. This is really cool. She's got her wings out. And I want to say, I thought this was going to be a Walmart exclusive, but I'm not really sure. I don't think it is, but it's really detailed. I like the armor, the gold armor. I like the fact the face is exposed, and then you can see how cool with her hair coming out. Now, this is not a lazy pop like the Chrome one there. So, anyway. Okay, so on to that theme, I picked up a few more. Got 3 more here from the Wonder Woman 84 set. We have the Wonder Woman standard Wonder Woman, where she's crouching down with her lasso. Really great shape, really cool pop. It's got a lot of detail to it. I dig it. This is another movie I'm not really fired up for, and I think a lot of reasons, we're used to these movies coming out like that, and this year, because of COVID and things like that, everything's been delayed and pushed back, so it's really, I think it's, you know, I think the movie, you know, this is why putting things out on B&D right now is being a real popular thing, because the movie studios are realizing we're losing steam and interest in their films. Right now would probably be a really good time, if they know they're going to release them or not, to either hit us with a good trailer on anything. It doesn't matter if it's Wonder Woman, it doesn't matter if it's Black Widow. I'm a huge horror movie fan, so I'm extremely excited about Halloween Kills, which isn't supposed to come out till the 16th of October, but there's a chance that may not come to fruition, and I'm really worried about that. And I think the studios realize that we're starting to lose interest. You know, that normal anticipation that the fans would have is pretty much gone right now, and I've already lost anticipation. I have no desire to see Black Widow now. I barely want to see this. I mainly to see it just because I did enjoy the first Wonder Woman, and I'm a DC fan, but I'm really starting to lose a lot of interest. But the pops are cool. They're coming out on time, and yeah, so there's that. Okay, we got 2 more in that series. We have this Wonder Woman flying. She's really cool looking. I like her stance. She's got a cool stand in the background that's actually attached to her back. I don't know if you can see it right there, but it's attached to her. So if you were to take her out, she's ready to display, and she's really, really cool. Really cool looking. And of course, Walmart had their own exclusive, which was 10 times better than the Target exclusive. Not a chrome, but it is Wonder Woman in the golden armor, just like the one I showed you earlier. With her wings are slightly expanded. It's really a cheap way between exclusives. The Wonder Woman with the golden armor right here in this set of 8. See how her wings are down? All they did was expand them just a wee bit for the Walmart exclusive. Pretty corny, but it's still an exclusive, and it's really detailed. It'll hold a decent value down the road, not anything too extravagant. It'll probably hold a couple bucks over the regular, and that's about it. But it's still a cool pop. I really, really like it. Alright, so this will be the last of the pops. Matter of fact, I'm going to move a couple of these around because, oh my lord. Holy shopping. I told you this will be the shopping episode, and I picked up a lot of things. So I'm going to go ahead and position these a little bit. Alright, I picked up 2 more from Walmart. This is another cool set. It's just a 2-piece set, and of course it's perfect for Rock and Pop vinyls. It's right in the wheelhouse of what we do here. But we have Aerosmith, we have Joe Perry. Pretty awesome. I love all my rock pops that I pick up, but Aerosmith was a no-brainer. I'm really hoping Funko decides to make a Megadeth set. To me, that's a no-brainer. They've already made a Metallica and they've made a Slayer, but you gotta have Dave Mustaine as a pop. With that freaking long-ass red hair, you put him with a flying V, it is a no-brainer. They have to get the license for that. I would be so stoked. But anyway, Aerosmith, it is a 2-piece set, and of course, there's no Aerosmith without Steven Tyler. This man cracks me up just because he's so out there, but had to have it. Like I said, Rock and Pop vinyls, right in that wheelhouse. 2-piece set. Steven Tyler looks awesome. Aerosmith, freaking awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move a couple of these pops just for finish up this last bit of shopping, because the last items that I picked up for shopping are completely not pop related at all. They're action figure collecting. At the beginning of this year, one of my biggest obsessions that I've had collecting was the McFarlane DC line, and I ended up picking up a few more, and actually this was a surprise to me because I knew they were coming out, but I wasn't expecting to see them out in the wild, especially the way that I picked up the 3 that I did. But here we are. I went to Walmart, and right out there, it was actually in their electronics section. Walmart actually has been stuck. Normally they put their action figures, like their Marvel Legends, their Star Wars Black Series, they put them in the normal toy aisle. Very rarely do they put them in the electronics aisle that Target does, electronics section. But Walmart decided out of nowhere to put these in their electronics section as well, and it's the new DC, not DC, I apologize, McFarlane's DC Multiverse. We got the Joker, and this is from the Arkham Asylum game. He is fantastic looking, pretty menacing. I love the back here. He comes with the card on the inside. I mean, I was really excited to see these. He's got the chomping teeth, the wind-up chomping teeth here. And yeah, it's just a really awesome set. I was really stoked to see these. It was one of those situations where I wasn't really in the market to spend the type of money on these, because these are about $20 a pop. Not a pop, no pun intended, but $20 each. But when I see them, I have to have them, so I just go ahead and pick them up. So here we are. We got Batman. This is such an awesome looking figure. It's like I said, they were $19.95. This is part of the Arkham Asylum video game set. I love the back card here, and that is just phenomenal. So last one here, I picked up at Target, and it was the same situation. Of course, Target does stock theirs in the electronics section, but there is the McFarlane DC Wonder Woman from the multiverse. I love the figure itself, but the face sculpt on this, I'm really surprised at how it's off. It's completely off, and it's not common for a McFarlane figure. But I'm going to put this up here for you to see that face sculpt. Now, like I said, the figure is completely fine. It's an awesome looking figure, but this does not look like Gal at all. As a matter of fact, I'll show you because they put her picture here. It just doesn't. I mean, to me, this is a big letdown for me on this figure, because McFarlane is usually much better about their face sculpts. This is definitely something that NECA wouldn't have messed up on. And I hate to do that because I normally don't call out companies versus companies, but NECA would not have made this mistake, and that's just, you know, that's just fact. End of story. They would have nailed this head sculpt. But the rest of the figure is pretty awesome. I love the detail on it. I love the paint job. It doesn't look shoddy at all. It's a cool looking figure. But like I said, the face sculpt really sucks. But with that said, that was literally, I mean, that's how much I picked up in the 2 months. It's one hell. That easily on Johnny on the Pop would have been 3-4 episodes, maybe even more, maybe 5 episodes, just because that's what those videos are. They're quick. They're usually less than 10 minutes. That's why I created that channel, because it's fun, it's spontaneous, you don't know what I'm going to pick up, and everything is filmed right then and there. But with everything going on the way it is, I wasn't able to do that this time. But I still wanted to share it with you. I'm really happy with everything I picked up. Is a sure sign of a addiction. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for checking it out and let me share my obsession with toys with you and collecting. As always, please like, subscribe, click that bell down below so you can go ahead and get a message when I do drop a video. I also have a Patreon as well if you're looking to donate to help a small channel out to continue the content. I have several tiers on there, starting from $1 to a max up to $15, and of course every tier has an incentive to join, and I would appreciate it. But alright guys, I'll see you on the next episode of Rock and Pop Vinyls. See ya. Take care of yourselves. Bye.